Well. So I made a video saying that I was going to stay on Twitter. Then I made a video where I said that I was going to leave Twitter. And now, guess what? I'm making a video where I'm saying that I'm back on Twitter and on Mastodon and on Bluesky, and I might even join Threads if it ever comes to Europe. So let me tell you about this. And also, I need your help. So, but let me start by saying that in case you haven't noticed, I published the first video from Software You Can Love Vancouver 2023. So go check it out. Next ones are coming out soon. You will notice that in that video there is no camera shot because unfortunately some videos were corrupted in the memory card. Like I opened the memory card and just the tracks were not there. Windows was complaining that some stuff was corrupted, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sorry, unfortunately this time the camera work didn't pan out exactly as expected, but the talks themselves are still like the screen is recorded, the audio is there, so don't worry, like the main content is preserved. Some will have a camera shot, some will not. So that's how it is this time. Anyway, let me tell you about social media. So I think the best way of explaining this is to tell you what I was doing before, why, and this is, by the way, something that I already said in the previous video, so I'll recap briefly. Before, I would use Twitter and I would post announcements, I would interact with people, and I would also monitor Zig keywords. So I had TweetDeck open, and in my previous videos, I've shown you what the TweetDeck interface looks like, and if somebody said Zig on Twitter, I would probably get to know that happened, and I don't know, and then I would interact with people if necessary. Sometimes people say wrong things, so I try to correct misinformation as one example. Problem is that Twitter is getting worse, so there's no discussion there, and since that was my strategy with social media, I felt like doing the same on Mastodon it would have been a waste of my time. Like it would have been doubling the effort for, I think, not enough return. And so at some point when Twitter locked down access to tweets when you're not signed up, when you're not signed in, sorry, then that basically was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. That's when the equation tipped into the negative, at least my perception of it. Now, since then, Twitter has reopened tweets. Like you can once more be able to see tweets even if you're not logged in, which is good. But I took this time to think about my strategy, and I decided to change it. Now I have a completely different approach. So here's what I'm doing. I made a program called Simplex, which is a dead simple shell script that uses Twitter's CLI client, Mastodon's CLI client, and the Bluesky CLI client, and basically allows me to broadcast a message on all three platforms, with a single command. And the idea is that I'm not going to use TweetDeck anymore. I'm not going to interact with people anymore much. And I'm mostly going to use these platforms to broadcast interesting stuff, because the reality, another core thing that I was doing, which was relevant and still is, it's the one thing that is still important in my opinion, is that I get to see a lot of interesting Zig things. I see interesting things shared in Discord, shared in other communities. I discuss with people in person about interesting stuff. And so I have a tiny platform that can be used to share this information with the outside world, and it's good. It's good to signal boost interesting things that I come in contact with. And that is the use case that basically my tool called Simplex preserves. The name Simplex is a wordplay because previously I was doing duplex communication. Now it's like one way only. So yeah, that's so long story short, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Mastodon, you will find links in the description. I also have Bsky. So that's it with social media. So long story short, in reality, I'm not really walking back my reasonings. I think the things that I thought in the past still stand. I did refine my understanding of what I want to do with these social platforms from a business perspective, like for my day job. But yeah, ultimately, as I said, I've given up on that form of interaction with people, and I stand by that. And in reality, it's one platform was already too much, a little bit too much for me. 3 is totally not doable. And what Simplex does is basically reduce to a constant amount of effort being present on n number of platforms. And that's why I was saying that if Threads arrives in Europe and there's a CLI client for it, like there's an API that I can use, then I'm gonna maybe also post there because it doesn't cost anything, right? You add support to the script and then messages just get broadcasted there in addition to the other platforms. Okay, so this is the social media stuff. I need your help. I need your help for one thing. It would be so nice if I was able to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by May 2024. So why am I e-begging for subscribers? I'm e-begging for subscribers because what I would love to do is to have live streams on my YouTube channel and maybe videos also, but I'm mainly thinking about Software You Can Love 2024. The one in Milan, which is going to be, I haven't booked everything yet, so it's not yet fully confirmed, but it's almost confirmed. It's going to be in May 2024. And if I get to 10,000 subscribers, I can make the conference live stream. I am going to live stream the conference. I can make that live stream a charity fundraiser. And the charity in question is going to be the Z Software Foundation. But to have access to these functionalities, I need to get to 10,000 subscribers. So it would be awesome if we can pull it off. If not, it's fine. We'll probably be able to do it next year, or at some point we'll be able to do that. And I'm also gonna pull in some effort, so I'm not just e-begging. I'm publishing the videos from Software You Can Love. I'll try to make some more content, so hopefully, people do have a reason to subscribe, and that's just because I asked them to. But it would be nice to get to that milestone. So now you have it. Thank you very much, and see you soon with some more new videos.